Starting at center, number 3, Jeff Hesselman. At left wing, number 6, Brent Bierstead. And at right wing, number 14, Cody Lake. And the rest of the Wildcats coached by Carl Larson and Rob Taylor. And now, ladies and gentlemen, will you please rise for our national anthem.
We're ready to start the game with Altoona. Bierstead will take the face-off up front with Link and Hesselman. Anderson holding him at defense. Puck about to be, now a whistle. We'll wait for the puck to be dropped. It is. Puck dropped. Bierstead fighting for the puck and controls. He'll take it into the Altoona zone down the left side. Link heading right for the net. Bierstead trying to get it to him. Does, but Link doesn't get the shot pulled off. Altoona get control, now picked up again by Bierstead. In the Altoona zone yet. Bierstead's going to crank. He'll fire. Stopped in front. Scramble for it. Big pile up. Goalie has the puck covered. Face-off will come to the Altoona goalie's left side. Bierstead will take the face-off again, still with Lincoln Hesselman up front. Anderson, Hoagie met defense. We've got a whistle, just a second here. Something on the ice. We got it picked up. Puck about to be dropped. And it is. Lays there. Anderson trying to get first, but Altoona pushes it out to mid-ice where Hogan will pick it up. Hogan will go into the Altoona zone down the left side. Leaves it on the boards on the left side for Bierstead, and then Bierstead gets knocked off the puck. It's loose down in the corner. Bierstead with control. Back to Hesselman at the point. Hesselman cranks for a little bit wide. Tipped in front by Dusick, and it's stuck. Goal for River Falls. So at 14:28 left in the first period, River Falls goes up. Okay, now we got Peters going to take the face. Dusick with the goal. Hesselman with an assist, and Bierstead with an assist. All right, Peters has now took the face off at mid-ice, puck loose there. Furley with it. Furley into the Altoona zone, down the left side, still with the puck. Tries to get in front, open man, can't pull the trigger. Now the trigger was pulled by Dusick on the right side, but stopped by Altoona. Altoona with control, mid-ice, tipped off by Christensen, and then Christensen loses the puck. It's against the boards at mid-ice. Dusick in trying to get it, so is Christensen. Puck, however, is loose. Now it's tipped into the River Falls zone. Altoona will take it down into the far corner. Altoona in control with it. Tries to get it in front. Bounces off the front. Dusick will pick up the puck. Dusick is playing up front with Peters and Jensen. Peters with it into the River Falls zone, down the far boards. Trying to get it in front. Jensen's open, but can't get the puck to him. Altoona with control. Trying to get it out. They do to mid-ice. Altoona still with the puck. Tipped off a bit by Hogan, but it goes in the River Falls zone. Anderson to pick it up there. Out there, Schrank now gets it to mid-ice. Puck rolling there. Schrank going to give chase, but Altoona will pick it up just inside their own blue line, knock it back to mid-ice. And then Merritt shoves it into the River Falls, or into the Altoona zone. Loose in the corner. After it will be Menke, I believe. Now try to get it in front. Merritt tries a shot, bounces over the goalie's arms, and then down his back and in. That'll put Merritt up with a goal at 13:15 left in the first period. River Falls now leads 2-0. Okay, face-off coming to the middle now. It'll be Merritt. He's out there with Schrank and Menke. On defense, we have Hoagie and Anderson. Puck is dropped. Back to Hoagie at mid-ice. He controls. Takes it inside the River Falls blue line to Anderson. Merritt gets the goal. Menke gets the assist on that second goal for River Falls. Now it's behind the Altoona's net, but Altoona controls, and they'll start up ice with it. At the mid-ice, it'll be picked up by Hogan. Hogan backhands along the boards to the far side, misses Schrank with the puck. Puck laying there long, but Link steps out of the box. Now picked up by Anderson. Anderson, puck to Link. Link takes it into the River Falls zone. Tries to get around, much away, but they knock him off. Then he tips it to the side of the net. The goalie tips it. Puck loose behind the River Falls, or behind the Altoona net. In the far corner, Altoona with control. In their own zone. Tries to get it up the boards to the point. It'll be kept in by Furley, but then Altoona picks it up and they'll send it to mid-ice. Altoona is trying to get it in the River Falls zone. Cannot. Now they do. It's Down behind the net. After it will be Christensen. Christensen with the puck. Sends it across ice to Link. Link tips it at mid-ice, but Altoona will pick it up there. Knocked off the puck. Anderson in the River Falls zone. Back to mid-ice. Altoona with it. Back to this side. Altoona to the boards on this side with it. Tries to get it in. They do get it in the River Falls zone. Altoona trying to get in front, but Bierstead picks it up in front. We'll have a penalty against River Falls. Believe it's Furley. So at 11:57, Altoona goes on a power play. Face-off will be inside the blue line. Hansen's right. Out is Jensen and Peters. On defense, we'll have Jody Jack and Hogan. Peters to take the face-off. Puck is dropped. Just laser. Now it gets to mid-ice. Altoona will pick it up there. Waiting for everybody to get outside. Now they tip it into River Falls zone. Along the boards. Jack sends it back to mid-ice and all the way down to the Altoona zone. In the far corner, in the near corner, goalie stops it there, and then Altoona picks it up, takes it behind their own net. To the boards on the other side. They can't get it out of the zone, however, kept in by Jack, and then they finally get it to mid-ice. Altoona now into the River Falls zone, along the boards on the near side, sends it back in front, tries to get it there. Now Amanda shoots, fires, lays there, nobody gets to it, and tipped away. Nice play by Hogan. Still kept in the River Falls zone. Over now, Hogan picks up the puck. Hogan will come across mid-ice. Hogan breaking down the ice. Nice move by Hogan. Right in front, goes around, man, fires, goalie stops it, and nobody's there to cover it. Altoona kicks it out of the way. Still in the Altoona zone in the near corner. Trying to get tied up there as Hogan trying to tie the puck up and bring a face-off, and does. There's 1:13 left in the River Falls penalty. Face-off will be to the Altoona goalie's right side. We'll have Anderson playing defense with Christensen. Hesselman's out, along with Bierstead. Bierstead will take this face-off. Does. Right toward the net. Bierstead pulls the trigger, and it laser, and then Hesselman backhands, and the goalie stops it again. Another Hesselman front. Now they stick the goal. Bierstead gets it. Bierstead gets the goal. About the third rebound. So at 1:05 still left in River Falls penalty, River Falls gets a shorthanded goal.
Scoring for River Falls, number 3, Jeff.
No, Hesselman got that goal. Bierstead gets the assist. Puck is now goes down to the River Falls zone from the face-off. Nice. Anderson gets it in the far corner, swings it around to this side in the corner. After it is Christensen. He has the puck behind the River Falls net, loses it. Now it's iced in a nice place by Anderson all the way down to the Altoona zone. The goalie stops it behind the Altoona net. They'll pick it up there and start up ice with 45 seconds left in the Altoona power play. They can't get it out of their zone. Still kept in by Anderson, down into the near corner. Now they get it to mid-ice. Altoona's puck is loose. They get to it first, Altoona. Down into the River Falls zone they go. Loose in the far corner, picked up there by Hesselman. Shoots it around behind the net and up the boards to this side. Bierstead trying to get the puck. Altoona does control. Now picked up by Bierstead, and Bierstead breaks down. Gets around, tries to get around. Altoona player ties him up front. Bierstead cannot get the trigger pull. He has it down in the near corner. Bierstead control, tries to get in front. Nobody was there. Altoona gets control and brings it to mid-ice. Altoona puts it into the River Falls zone. There's 5 seconds left in the River Falls penalty. Behind the net, Jack. Far corner, Bierstead. Bierstead sends it down the ice, and it'll be an icing call against River Falls because both teams just become full strength. Penalty was over. So with 9:51 left in the first period, River Falls still leads 2-0. Face-off will be to Hansen's right. Out is Peters, Link, and Dusick up front. We'll have Furley and Christensen at defense. Peters will take the face-off. Puck is dropped, lays there. Peters tries to get it out over to Dusick. Dusick loses the puck, and Altoona's able to keep it in. No, that was Furley that lost the puck. Tries it in front. Hansen kicks it away, and it's behind the net. Christensen behind the River Falls net to the boards on this side. Link trying to just tip it out. Tips it back up this side to Peters. We've got a whistle. Somebody's going to go for high sticking. Christensen. will go. So River Falls goes down again. Altoona will be on their second power play at 9:34 left in the first period. Peters and Link stay out. Peters will take the face-off between the red and blue line toward the Altoona goalie. We'll have Jack and Anderson at defense. Christensen goes for high sticking. And they just shove it in. Peters does a nice job, puts it into the Altoona zone down in the near corner. Link trying to get to it. He can't. Puck is underneath him in the corner. It should bring a whistle and a face-off down here to the Altoona goalie's right side. 10 seconds ran off that penalty. Peters again to take the face-off. Drop into the corner, near corner. Altoona controls there, back behind their net. The Altoona player takes the puck, tries to head up the far side. Altoona with it. They will get it to mid-ice. Altoona still breaking down the ice. Link intercepts it there, but Altoona picks it up again at mid-ice. Takes it into the River Falls zone. Should be an offside call. It is. There's 1:37 left in the River Falls penalty. Line change coming out. Out comes Dusick, Furley, Bierstead, and Hesseman. Bierstead to take the face-off. Just outside the River Falls blue line. Puck drop. Bierstead with it in the River Falls zone. Trying to be pumped off by, but he kept it to mid-ice. Bierstead does. Now tries to get it. Altoona does control, and then it's loose now at mid-ice. Trying to get to first. Altoona does. And Altoona will just shoot it toward the net. Hansen will stop an easy shot. Furley will pick it up behind the River Falls net, start up the boards on the far side. Furley still with the puck, just ices the puck down right on the Altoona goalie. He has to stop it and kicks it over to the far corner. Altoona will try and get to it first. They do and send it to the boards over on this side in the near corner. Altoona again back to the other side. Biersted's going to try and get to that puck first down in the Altoona zone. Knocks the Altoona player off of the puck, lays. Now Altoona picks it up. They'll start up ice and they'll control it at mid-ice. Altoona takes it into the River Falls zone, tipped off the stick by Dusick in the River Falls zone, however. Now it's sent back at the point, down into the far corner of the River Falls zone. Dusick after it, he'll just ice the puck down to the Altoona zone. There's 45 seconds left in the River Falls penalty. Altoona picks it up behind their own net, starts up the board to this side. Off the player's stick, bouncing around the ice. It should be an icing call against Altoona. It goes all the way down the River Falls zone. Doesn't get there though, so Jack will pick up the goal and just... No, that was Anderson. He iced the puck down the Altoona zone. Goalie stops it behind his own net in Altoona zone. Altoona tries to get it out again, but it'll be kept in, and a nice work by Merritt. Now Altoona's still trying to get it out, playing with it in the near corner, far corner. Now Altoona with it, trying to get it to mid-ice. Merritt does a nice job and keeps it in, but Altoona will just pick it up inside their blue line. Now send it to mid-ice, too far. Bounces into the River Falls zone, down into the far corner. Anderson with it behind the net. River Falls net, up the boards on the far side. Anderson tips it to Merritt. Both teams now full strength. River Falls starts, the puck is tipped into the Altoona zone. It'll be an icing against River Falls. No icing called. They don't call it. Puck is loose in the corner. Jensen after it. Out there with Link. And they were changing defense, and Altoona will get it and bring it out of the River Falls zone. Altoona takes it into the River Falls zone. Hansen will tip it wide of the net and loose into the near corner. Link with it on the boards. He's tipped off the puck. Altoona sends it to their point man. He'll fire it, but it'll be kicked away by Jensen. Now Jensen starts up ice. Jensen and Link breaking in on a 2-on-1. Link takes a shot, but it's stopped in front by the defense. Now a shot from the point by, Christensen. Christensen sticks the goal, so it's 6:52 left. The first River Falls goes up 3-0. Should be Christensen's goal on an assist from Link, I believe. Out to take the face-off will be Merritt out there with Menke and Schrank. Christensen with the goal. Link with the assist. We'll have Jack and Anderson at defense. Puck drop back into the River Falls zone. It goes. Anderson pick it up in the near corner, heads behind the River Falls net, sends it over the boards on the far side. After it is Jack. He still has it in the corner, loses it. Altoona's fighting for the pucks. Two River Falls players there, Jack and Merritt. Puck still loose. Jack finally gets control of the puck. He'll start up ice. Jack at mid-ice with it. He gets knocked off the puck. Altoona picks it up. They scooter back into the River Falls zone. Loose there in front. Little shot. Stopped easily by Hansen. He'll stop it, and Jack will pick it up. take it behind the River Falls net, sends it to the boards on this side to Menke. Menke bounces off the boards and tries to get by a player, just can't quite get it. Altoona will keep it in the zone, then picked up front by Jack, but Altoona tips it back into the far corner, River Falls zone. Anderson after it there, now behind the River Falls net. Anderson heads up ice. Anderson steps around one player and gets the puck over to this side from Merritt, and then Menke will just shoot it into the Altoona zone behind the net. Altoona goalie stops it there. Out comes Dusick, Jensen, and Peters. Knocked off. Peters can't quite keep it in. Yes, he does too. Keep it in. Still in. Now Altoona take it out of the zone and have it at mid-ice. Shoot it down into the River Falls, and it'll be an icing against Altoona. There's 5:43 left in the first period. Face-off will be to the Altoona goalie's right side. Peters will take it. Furley and Christensen playing defense. Jensen's playing up front with Dusick. Peters is going to take the face-off. Dusick's taking the face-off. Peters is not. Dusick with the face-off. Lays there. Peters trying to get control into the skates along the left side of the net. Back to the point on this side. Christensen just sends it down toward the net. Bounces off some skates. Altoona overskates the puck, and it'll be kept in by Dusick. Dusick with the puck along the near board just sends it over behind the Altoona net. Peters to it first. Tries to get in front. Dusick can't pull the trigger. Yes, he does. Altoona goalie tips it to the board, the far side. Now shot from the point on the other side by Furley. Stopped in front by Altoona. Picked up by Dusick. He backhands it. Goalie stops it and covers the puck for a face-off. 5:16 left in the first period. Line change coming up. Out comes Hoagie and Anderson to play defense. Out comes Karn by Brent Bierstead and Cody Link. Karn's out. Good to see By back since it got hurt 30 seconds into our first game. She'll take the face-off to the right of the Altoona goalie. False face-off. They'll have it again. Bierstead will step in and take the face-off. Bierstead with it. In front, shoots wide, bounces off the goalie. Anderson stops it on the far point, takes it down alongside the boards. Anderson still in control, into the corner. Heads behind the net, Altoona net with it. Anderson now up this side, dribbles it in front. Puck lays there. Altoona banks to the board on the near side, and Altoona gets control. Sends it to mid-ice, Altoona. Knocked off nicely by Hoagie, and then picked up by over to Link. By Bierstead. That was by to Bierstead. Bierstead shoots wide of the net. Link picks up the quarter right in front, but only an Altoona player there, and they intercept. Trying to get it behind the net. By tips away from Altoona. Link picks it up. Sends it, tries to get it front to Bierstead. Bierstead will take it behind the Altoona net. Bierstead in front. Tipped away, taken away by Altoona behind the net. Altoona tries to tie it up. Link just fights the player off. Puck is loose. Along the boards, Christensen will step up and keep it in. Link will get it, bang it around the boards on this side. Altoona with it, knocked off by Bierstead, loose in the corner. Bierstead trying to get control. Does. Bierstead gets it knocked away from him. Link tries to get it in front. Oh, just a little too far for whoever number 7 is. Shot in front. Shot and a goal. No goal. We heard a whistle just before it. It was put in by Bierstead, but they're going to call it no goal. So Jared Anderson is number 7. Goal was knocked off its mooring, so the goal does not count. Altoona gets a penalty. River Falls goes on a power play with 4:06 left in the first period. Jared Anderson's out there with Merritt. Menke's going to take the face-off. Christensen and Furley at the defense. To the left of the Altoona goalie. Waiting for the referees to quit dropping the puck and get ready for the face-off. Puck is dropped, goes into the near corner, Altoona, far corner, Altoona to it first, knocked off the puck by Menke. He's trying to get the puck behind the Altoona net, does. Fans on it, now he'll take it to the other side, try and get it up this way, in front, oh! Tried to get it to Menke, but he was tied up, but kept in nicely by Christensen. He'll knock it down behind the Altoona net into the far corner. Merritt's going to get to it first. Merritt sends it back, tries to send it back to this side, can't. Puck laying there. Puck is still loose, 2 players down. Puck loose along the boards. Back to the point on the far side. Furley fires it. Stopped in front. Picked up in the backhand by Jared Anderson. Goalie will cover it. There's 1:29 left in River Falls power play. Out comes Hoagie and Anderson. Out comes Peters. Link. One more player waiting. Here comes Bierstedt. Face off to the Altoona goalie's right side. Sure, Bierstedt will take the face off. No, Bierstedt will not. Yes, he will. I don't think him and they can decide. Link will take the face off. No, he won't either. Peters will take the face off. Peters with it, lays there on Altoona. Altoona gets it, tries to get it out and does. Goes down the rear falls. Zone stopped by the right side of the net by Hansen, picked up by Anderson, takes it in front of the rear falls net, sends it over to the side to Bierstedt. Bierstedt gets it tipped off and it's still in the Altoona zone, but it'll be an offside call. Face-off will be outside the rear falls blue line. Peters will take the face-off, still with Lincoln Bierstedt up front. We've got Anderson and Hoagiem playing defense. Puck drop back to Hoagiem in the rear falls zone. Sends it this side to Link, but a little too far for him. Altoona's going to pick it up. Fans on the puck. Kept at mid-ice. Jason Anderson will control the puck. Starts down the right side to Bierstedt. Bierstedt takes it into the Altoona zone, down into the far corner. Bierstedt behind the net. Coming over to this side, this corner. Bierstedt loses it in the corner, but Peters will pick it up in the near corner. Backhand all the way to the other side. Be stopped by the point man Anderson on the far side. Anderson down to Bierstedt. Bierstedt fans on the puck. Has to send it to Hoagiem at the front. It's fired by Hoagiem, but Altoona's off an Altoona skate in front. Puck lays loose. Altoona will get it, take it to mid-ice. They'll just tip it down to the rear falls zone, but it'll be stopped by Hansen. Hansen will kick up the boards on the right side, but it'll be picked up by Bierstedt. Bierstedt takes it in. The Altoona zone, there's 28 seconds left in the power play. Bierstedt gets it knocked off his stick. Kept in by Hoagiem. Down into the far corner to Link. Link gets loose in the corner. Altoona's going to get to it. Tried to get it back to the point. Link with it, over to Bierstedt. Bierstedt along the boards on the near side, back to Link down the corner. Back to the point on this side from Link to Hoagiem. Hoagiem will crank just wide of the net. Shot stopped on the other side by Furley at the point. Furley with the puck. Skates in, cranks, fires wide of the net. Puck will come around. Nobody was there to stop it. There was a change of defense. It'll go down the rear fall zone. Hansen stops it on the boards on the near side. Christensen will pick it up. Both teams now full strength. Power play over. 1:59 left in the first period. Christensen at mid-ice. He kicks it into the Altoona zone, and then Christensen picks it back up. Now over to Peters. Peters in front, stopped by the goalie. Puck lays there, trying to get in. Peters just wide of the net. Again, Peters picks it up in the corner. Near corner. He's knocked off the puck by Altoona. At the point, Christensen cranks, and it goes in. Nice point shot by Christensen. 1:37 left in the first period. River Falls goes up 5-0. Christensen with the goal. Peters will get the assist. At mid-ice, to take the face-off is Hesselman. Out there with Jensen and Dusick up front. Furley and Christensen playing defense. Puck drop, Gore's on the far side. Furley will get to it at mid-ice. Furley with it to Hesselman. Hesselman takes it into the Altoona zone. Hesselman down the right side and into the right corner. Sends it back to the point to Furley. Furley fires. Bounces off the goalie and comes to the boards on the near side. We got a penalty call against Altoona. River Falls controls. Christensen fires off some skates in front, and then Dusick tries a backhand wide of the net. Into the far corner, Altoona with the puck. River Falls still in control at the point. Furley shoots it toward the front of the net. Goalie stops it there. Another rebound shot by Jensen. He can't put it in. Back to the point. Furley sends it toward the net again and tipped over the top of the net. Behind it, still on this side now, Hesselman. Christensen shoots it over the top of the net from the point on this side. Back to the point on the far side. Furley. Furley knocks it out of the at mid-ice. Christensen with it. Sends it back to this side. Goes into the Altoona zone and finally get the whistle. 1:13 left in the first period. River Falls will go on a power play. It'll be holding call against Altoona. Out to take the face-off is Peters. Face-off be inside the blue line, the Altoona zone, to the goalie's right side. Christensen and Hoagiem will play defense. Bierstedt and Link will play the wings. Peters will take the face-off. 1:13 left in the first period. River Falls is on a power play. Peters with the face-off. Puck laser, and Altoona sends it down along the near boards to the River Falls zone. Hansen will stop it there. Give him chases Hogan. He'll pick up the puck there, take it behind the River Falls net. Stops. Picked up there by Bierstedt. Bierstedt starts up ice. Bierstedt at mid-ice. Takes it into the Altoona zone. Down the boards far side. Drops it back to Peters. Peters shoots, but it's tipped by a defenseman loose into the corner. Behind the net. Altoona trying to get it. Bierstedt trying to get control. Does. Tries to set it in front. Can't. Sends it this side. Bounces off the board to Link. Link sends it back to the point. Hogan fires. Stopped by the goalie. Tipped into the far corner. After it will be Peters and an Altoona player. Peters trying to get control. Can't. Banged off the boards. Point man on the far side. Anderson has it. Now down the board. The far side to Peters. Peters will send it behind the net. Trying to be stopped by Bierstedt. Bierstedt in control. Knocked off the puck by Altoona. Bierstedt in control in the near corner. Bierstedt, they're still trying to knock him off the puck. He's skating around with it. Bierstedt back to the point. Oh, Hogan can't stop it. And he'll go down the River Falls zone. Hansen will stop it. Hogan will get to it. Hogan's knocked off the puck. Puck is loose. Peters will pick up the puck. Peters will start up ice. Have it at mid-ice. He'll shoot it into the Altoona zone. That'll end the period. Get Peters take the face-off with Bierstedt and Link up front. Hogan Anderson on defense. Face-off back to Anderson. Sends this side to Hogan. Hogan this side to Link. Link takes it into the Altoona zone down the right side. Link with the puck. Back to Hogan, but he can't control it, and Altoona tips it out to mid-ice. Hogan will get to it first. Hogan regroups into the River Falls zone. Hogan to this side. Link will take it off the boards at mid-ice. Just shoot it into the Altoona zone. Link with it going after it down in the corner. Loose in front. Altoona tries to get out. Can't. Point man on this side. Hogan takes it. Cranks. Fires. Link tries to get the rebound. Can't. Goalie stops and shoots it behind the net. Bierstedt with it. To the point on the far side. Anderson. Anderson cranks and fires. Link tips it in. Link tips the shot from the point from Anderson. There was 10 seconds left on that power play. 14:23 left in the second period. Out to take facing off will be Merritt with Schrank and Menke.
Number 14, Cody Link.
Link scores.
By number 19.
Anderson scores, and Bierstedt will get an assist also. At mid-ice, Furley with it. Shoots it down the boards at mid-ice. Puck loose there. Altoona trying to get it off, but can't. Schrank trying to get to the puck. Tries to tip it into the Altoona zone. Can't get it past the blue line. It's at mid-ice. It'll be picked up there by Christensen. Christensen takes it down the boards on the far side in the Altoona zone. Fires just wide of the net. Loose along the board on this side. Schrank. Back to the point to Furley. Furley bounced off an Altoona player at mid-ice. Furley has to come back, pick it up. He'll send it back into the zone. Schrank keeps it in. Now Schrank brings it back out and will be in offsides against River Falls. Face off outside the Altoona blue line. Merritt taking it, still with Menke and Schrank. Furley and Christensen at the points. Merritt to take it. Schrank comes in to say something to Merritt. Both teams are now full strength. Waiting for the puck to be dropped. It is. Puck lays there. Now it's along the blue line. Altoona sends to mid-ice. Furley back over the other side to Christensen. Christensen just tips it forward. Then will go after it in the Altoona zone. Down the far, into the far corner. Christensen with the puck. He's knocked off. Both players down. Merritt will pick it up behind the Altoona net. Merritt's knocked off the puck. Puck lays there behind the net. Altoona picks it up. Altoona will start up ice. They get it to mid-ice. Altoona in control there. They just fire it into the River Falls zone behind the net. It'll be stopped there by Hansen. Hansen sends it to the near corner. Schrank doesn't go after it though. Should have. Furley will go after it instead. To the Altoona point man, he fires. A wide shot will be gloved by Hansen. He tries to get the puck out of his glove and can't, so it'll bring a stoppage of play. He tried to throw that puck into the corner. It wouldn't get out of his glove, so the face-off will come to Hansen's right side. Out comes Peters, Dusick, Jensen. Peters take the face-off. We'll have Hogem and Jack playing defense. Dusick is going to take the... No, Dusick is not. Peters is taking the face-off. Puck drop to Dusick on the boards this side. Dusick gets it out and goes after the puck. If he gets it, we'll have a 2-on-1 into the Altoona zone. Dusick trying to get there. Can't. It's an icing call against River Falls. Back down to the River Falls zone we go. Peters again to the face-off. 12:51 left in the second period. River Falls leading 6-9. We start again. Puck drop to the board to this side to Dusick. Dusick sends it over at mid-ice to Jensen off of his stick into the Altoona zone. No, Jensen still after it. Fires over the top of the net. Loose along the boards on this side. Jack is able to keep the puck in down in the near corner. Altoona gets to it first in their own zone. Now it's laying behind the Altoona zone, or net. Now to the boards on this side. Puck is still loose. Jack with it at the point. Tries to get in front. It can't. Altoona picks it up there. They get it to mid-ice. Puck is loose. Trying to get control. Oh, we've got a penalty coming up. It'll be against Peters, I believe, for holding. So Rear Falls will now play a man short. Now Altoona goes on a power play with 12:21 left. Second period. Peters goes to the box. Hesselman comes out. Bierstead comes out. Christensen and Furley will play defense. Face off near the red line. Peterson's penalty was for holding. Altoona changing personnel. We're still waiting. They'll be on a power play for the next 2 minutes, Altoona. Waiting. Puck is dropped. Lays it mid-ice. Bierstead trying to get control. Altoona will get to it at the red line. Now Bierstead will knock him off. It'll be in the Rear Falls zone. Bierstead with it. He'll just ice it down into the Altoona zone. It'll be stopped behind the Altoona net by the Altoona goalie. Altoona picks it up there behind their own net. Starts up ice. Hesselman knocks the man off the puck, but Altoona does have it at mid-ice. It's sent over to Furley, and Furley just sent it back down to the Altoona zone. Again, it'll be stopped behind the net by the goalie. Hesselman trying to get the puck and does. Then Altoona gets it. Kept off, though, by Bierstead. Bierstead goes in. Can't get the trigger pulled. He's knocked off the puck. Still in. Now it'll become the mid-ice. Altoona comes down the ice with 2-on-1. Furley playing defense. Shoots over the open net. Sets shot wide of the net. It's in the Rear Falls zone. Loose in the near corner. Bierstead will pick it up along the boards on this side. Bierstead can't get it out. Furley's going to try to. Puck is still loose. He'll go behind the Rear Falls net. Bierstead will get to it first. He'll just send it, bang it off. Oh, the point man at Altoona keeps it and fires it. Bounces around and comes to the boards on this side. Altoona's going to try and get to it first. They send it behind the Rear Falls net. Hansen's to stop it. Christensen to get to it. Try and send up the board to Hesselman, but it's too far. Point man for Altoona shoots wide of the net. Puck loose in the near corner. After it goes Furley, and he'll send it down to the Altoona zone. We'll have personnel change for Rear Falls. Puck loose in the Altoona zone, near corner. Now taken behind the net by Altoona. Jensen's giving chase. Link steps in. They can't get control of the puck, however. Now Jensen's able to keep it in. It's underneath his skates, kept in by the point man. Down to the, tries to get down to Link in the far corner. Link trying to get to it. Link kicking the puck around behind the Altoona net, trying to get it in front. Still playing with the puck. He's knocked down. Altoona gets control of it along the boards on the far side. They'll send it to mid-ice, where it'll be picked up by Anderson to go over this side. Jody Jack. Jody Jack sends it into the Altoona zone. Loose along the boards, the far side. Link trying to get to it. Is able to. Keeps the puck. Link with the puck in the far corner. Still playing with it. Altoona's trying to tie it up. Link is going to get both teams now full strength. Link still with the puck. Sends it this side to Jensen, but Altoona hits it up. The point man Jack will fire. Stopped in front. Link tries to shoot the puck in, but goalie gloves gets a whistle. 10-11 left in the second period. Out comes Merritt to take the face-off with Jared Anderson and Menke. And Menke's going to take the face-off. Jack and Anderson still at defense. Now they're changing it. Jack goes to the box, and Hoagie comes out. Face-off the Altoona goalie's left side. Puck drop. Lays there. Altoona gets it along the boards on this side, then loses it. Menke with it, trying to get it behind the net. Tries to set it this side to Merritt. Merritt sends it right through the goal crease. Nobody was there. Altoona in control in their own zone. They get it to mid-ice, but it'll be picked up there by Jared Anderson. Jared Anderson sends it back to Jason Anderson in Rear Falls zone. Bangs it off the boards at mid-ice. It'll be loose. Hoagie with the puck at mid-ice. Hoagie skates in. Hoagie knocked off the puck. Puck is there, and then Merritt will get a shot, but it'll be wide. Into the far corner, Menke. Send it behind the net. It'll come to the near corner. Loose there. Nobody seems to want to get to it. Now Altoona and Merritt go after it. Still loose in the corner. Puck's being kicked around. Altoona gets control. Can't seem to get it out, though. Nobody gets banged out of the arena. Line change coming up for River Falls. Jack comes out. Furley's also out on defense. Bierstead comes out with Hesselman and Link. The Altoona goalie's left side, top of the red circle. Bierstead will take the face-off. Jack can't keep the face-off in it. Mid-ice sends it too far for Furley. Furley has to pick it up in the rear fall zone. Sends it this side to Jack. Jack with the puck. Sends it to Hesseman. Hesseman at mid-ice. Sends it too far. No icing. It'll go into the Altoona zone. Loose in the near corner. Altoona after it. So's Link trying to get the puck. Fighting for the puck there. Altoona picks it up behind their own net. They're in control. To the boards and the point man on the far side. Furley keeps it in. Sends it back down to the corner. Link will control it. Right. Oh, a little too far for Hesseman, but Bierstead picks it up. Tries to pull the trigger. Puck lays in front. Pile up on top of the goalie. No goal. Stoppage of play with 8:55 left, second period. Face-off will come to the Altoona goalie's left side. Same personnel out. Bierstead take the face-off. Hesseman Link up front. Points are Jack and Furley. Altoona's changing lines. Bierstead to take the face-off. He's going to Link standing in an open spot. He's going to try and put it right to Link. Waiting for the puck to be dropped. Can't get it to him. Altoona just shoots it into the near corner. Bierstead after it. Knocked off by Altoona. Altoona with it in the near corner. Tries to get it to the point. Can't. Altoona pick it up in their own zone and then start down mid-ice. They get around Jody Jack. Take it into the rear fall zone along the boards on the near side. Fires it wide of the net. Boards on the far side. Point man Altoona shot. Stopped there in front. Tipped in front. Shot wide. Knocked off the puck. Altoona's messing up a little bit at mid-ice. Puck loose here. Altoona knocks it back in the rear fall zone behind the net. Hansen will stop it there. Furley's going to try and get to it. Furley gets to it. Boards on the far side. Furley starts up. He's knocked off by Altoona. Hesseman will try and send it to mid-ice. Now Link sends it over to Bierstead. Bierstead breaks down one-on-one in the Altoona zone. Bierstead. Nobody's there for him. There was a line change. He tried to center it in front. Puck lay, but nobody there to pick it up. Dusick checks an Altoona man absolutely through the air. They're going to call it a tripping call, which I didn't think was right. But that's... He just made him fly. Dusick's going to take a rest. Altoona goes on a power play with 8:05 left in the second period. Out to take the face-off will be Peters outside the Altoona blue line. Peters going to take the face-off. Hoaging's out. Anderson's out. And so is Jensen. Waiting for the puck to be dropped. Boys are slapping sticks around. Puck drop. Into the zone and shot by Peters. Goalie stops it in front. It's in the Altoona zone. Altoona gets control. They get it to mid-ice. And now they'll send it in the rear fall zone. Hoagie will send it back to mid-ice and all the way down to the Altoona zone. Stop behind the Altoona net. Altoona picks it up there. They'll start up ice with it. Peters tries to knock the man off the puck. Can't. At mid-ice, Altoona still controls. Altoona into the rear fall zone. Pucks go loose into the far corner. Anderson can't get it. Altoona in control in the corner. Sends it toward the net. Lays there in front, but nobody's there for Altoona. Still puck lays on this side along the boards. Trying to get it out. We've got another whistle. It should be a penalty against River Falls, I'm going to guess, on a cross-check. Jensen goes out. Altoona will now play 5-on-3 for the next minute and 24 seconds, which is what remains in Dusick's penalty. Out comes Hesselman, Link, and Christensen. Face-off will be in the rear fall zone to the right of Hansen, top of the red circle. Jensen goes for interference. Hesselman's going to take the face-off in the rear fall zone. Puck is dropped. It's cleared out to mid-ice. After it, into their own zone goes Altoona. Rear fall just waiting back. Hesselman, Link, and Christensen. Hesselman at mid-ice picks it up. Just goes after it. He's tripped at the blue line, but the puck is in the Altoona zone. Altoona with control there. Hesselman, nice hustle. Mid-ice, here comes Altoona. Into the rear fall zone. They step around Christensen. Christensen's able to get the puck, and he'll fire it down the Altoona zone. Nice work. Goalie has to stop it in Altoona, and they'll send it up. Altoona again. Altoona to this side, mid-ice. With it, trying to go in. Tried to go around. Link keeps him away and into the boards. Altoona with it. Down in the near corner. Now the boards on this side. Down in the near corner. Back to the boards on the near side. Back to the point on this side. Back down to the corner. Tried to break a man. Can't. Rear Falls doing a nice job of covering this. Tries to skate in. Can't. To the point man on this side. He'll fire. Tipped in front. Loose behind the net. Altoona with it. Rear Falls zone. far corner, Altoona. Christensen stops man near far corner. With it to the point man on the far side. Shoots. Stopped by Hansen. Down into the corner. Link to the puck. Can't get the, does get the puck out to mid-ice. Link gets the puck out. There's 9 seconds left in Dusick's penalty. It'll be an offside call against Altoona. There's 6 seconds left in Dusick's penalty. 42 seconds left in Jensen's. Face-off will be outside the blue line, the rear fall zone. Out to take this face-off will be Peters. Comes out with Anderson and Hogan. Peters with the face-off. Puck drop in the rear fall zone. Anderson fired down into the Altoona zone. Goalie stops it on the left side of the net. Altoona picks it up there, takes it behind their own net. Starts up the boards on the far side. Altoona in control. Ooh, Peters almost tips it away at mid-ice. Altoona does control. Now it's 5 on 4. Rear Falls got 1 man out of them. It'll be ice. Nice play by Hogan. Goes down to the Altoona zone on the right side. Goalie stops it there. Oh, who's going to get to it first? Bierstedt tries to backhand it, but stopped in front. Peters will try and keep it in. Does. Takes it down to the corner. Peters with it behind the net. Nobody there to get it. Puck loose in the far corner. Altoona picks it up. Starts up ice. Altoona shoots it into the rear fall zone. Loose in the far corner. Anderson after it. Both teams now full strength. 5:26 left in the first period. Puck behind the rear falls net. Bierstedt with it. He'll start up ice. Bierstedt's out there with Menke and Peters. Now Peters with the Altoona zone. Long first tries to get it in front. Oh! Nobody was there to get it. Hogan now with the puck. Hogan along the boards on the far side. Down into the corner to Peters. To the front. Tried to get to Menke. Can't. Sends it back to the point to Hogan on the far side. Hogan fires. Stopped in front by Altoona. Altoona gets to the puck first. They'll start up ice. Too far. Goes into the rear fall zone. Will be stopped there by Hansen. Picked up by Hogan. Hogan in the near corner. Hogan still with the puck. Now go behind the rear falls net. Sent to the boards on the far side to Menke. Too far, but it does get to mid-ice. Batted around there. Puck still loose. Trying to get to it. It does. Bierstedt. Bierstedt in the Altoona zone. Bierstedt fires. Wide of the net. Back behind it goes Merritt. Merritt tries to get it to Menke. Shot from the point by Christensen. Stopped in front. Has to wrestle for the goal. It stopped. For the puck. No goal. 4:30 left in the second period. Rear Falls leading 6-0. Oh, that's right. Menke take the face-off. Schrank is out. So is Merritt. At the points, we'll have Christensen and Furley. They got Menke stepping in. Take the face-off. They put Schrank back playing the point. Christensen's playing it. Menke's going to try and get that puck to Christensen. Gets it toward the net instead. Merritt tries to shoot. Can't. Altoona has it. In the corner. Going to be tied up there by Christensen. He'll try and bring another whistle. Does. Face off to the Altoona goalie's right side again. Menke after it again. Puck dropped. It lays there. Now Menke gets a shot. Shoots it wide of the net. Puck loose along the boards on the near side. Altoona to it first. Merritt trying to get up control. Can't. Altoona gets control and they'll bring it to mid-ice. Knocked off. Nice play by Schrank, and then Furley's able to pick up the puck. He's knocked off the puck, however, and Rear Falls will get it again. Menke will just shoot in Altoona's own boards along the near side. Far side, I mean. Altoona with it. Sends it back to mid-ice. Christensen will have to chase it into the Rear Falls zone. He'll get down there far enough for icing. Christensen in control in the Rear Falls zone. Christensen puts it to this side to Schrank. It puts it in his skates, and Schrank gives it to Furley. Furley at mid-ice, down the boards on this side. Furley just puts it in the Rear Falls zone after the Schrank along the boards on this side. Schrank will just send it behind the net into the far corner over there where Hesselman, no, Jensen's trying to get to it. Puck's down, trying to get tied up. Now back to the point, back to Peters. Peters gets a tip and it goes out of the arena. 3:36 left in the second period. Face-off will come to the Altoona goalie's right side, top of the red circle. Got Anderson and Hoagie at the defense. Peters out there with Dusick and Jensen. Peters to take the face-off. Altoona steps in. Peters is ready. Drop. Buck laser. Hogan gets it on this point on this side. Skates it down in. Sends it to the front of the net, but Dusick was tied up. Puck loose in the far corner. Back to the point this side. Anderson sends it toward the net. Tipped and right through. It was tipped in front by Dusick. And a shot by Anderson. It goes right through the goalie's legs. Dusick on the tip. That's why I called it anyhow. Yeah, Dusick with the goal. Face off, goes into the River Falls zone. Peters and Anderson get the assist to Dusick's goal. Puck is in the River Falls zone, in the corner. On the boards on this side now. Now back down in the near corner. Trying to get it out. Peters bangs it to mid-ice. Altoona pick it up there. Try and get it back in the River Falls zone. They do. Should be an offsides call against Altoona. It is. Out comes Furley and Christensen to play defense. Out comes by Link and Hesseman. Buys out for the face-off. Outside the River Falls blue line. In fact, the face-off will be right on the red line. Puck is banged in the River Falls zone. After it goes Christensen. Sends it to the boards on this side. Furley tries to tip at the Link. Link can't get control. Now they do. By gets it by at mid-ice. By with the puck. Sends it across to Hesseman. A nice pass by. Hesseman with the puck. Pulls the trigger and just a little too wide. Link couldn't quite get there for the rebound. Link with it, but they can't keep it in. It'll be sent down to the no icing. Sent down the River Falls zone. Furley after the puck. Furley across the side by a little bit too far to Link at mid-ice. Altoona gets it. It goes back in the River Falls zone. Anderson, Jason, after it. Has it behind the River Falls net. Comes up to this side. Sends it to Link on the boards on this side. Link can't get it out. Altoona keeps it tipped in. Link trying to get it back out to mid-ice. Does. Goes into the Altoona zone. Altoona pick it up along the boards on the near side. Altoona in control. Anderson giving chase. Tipped in and kept in by. And then Altoona gets it and takes it back out to mid-ice. In control is Altoona. They say it in the River Falls zone, but it's offsides. 2:02 left in the second period. Face-off be outside the River Falls blue line. Out is Jason Anderson, or Jared Anderson take the face-off with Schrank and Menke. Jack and Hoagie at defense. Face-off. Board puck loose. Shot into the River Falls zone. Jack stops, sends it across ice to Hoagie. A little too far, but they'll bang it off the board. Send it to mid-ice to Menke. Menke sends a little bit too far ahead for Jared Anderson. Now put it mid-ice by Hoagie. Hoagie to Jared Anderson. Tipped off right inside the blue line. Jared Anderson trying to get this side to Schrank. Schrank to it. Fires. Goalie gloves the puck. Stops it alongside the net and cover it for a face-off. 1:41 left in the second period. Face-off be to the Altoona goalie's left side. Menke to take it. Still out there with Jared Anderson and Schrank. Jody Jack. Christian Hoagie with defense. Puck dropped, loose in the near corner. Now puck lays long in, and Altoona sends it to mid-ice. It'll be free there. Hoagie will get to it first. Backs into the River Falls zone. Now sends the board on this side to Schrank. Schrank sends it over to a little too far for Jack, and it's banged off. Just inside the River Falls zone. Hoagie will pick it up and go in deep. Hoagie sends it to the other side. Altoona's able to keep it in. Then it'll be tipped this way. Schrank will try and get to it and get it to mid-ice. Does and sends it down to mid-ice. Altoona in control there, loose. Now Hoagie will pick it up at mid-ice along the boards on this side. Hoagie still bangs it into the Altoona zone. Loose into the near corner. After it goes Jensen now. Dusick's out. Puck loose along the boards on this side. Jack to it. Sends it toward the front. A little too far for Jensen. Dusick. Backhand stopped by the goalie. Boards long. Peters with it. Heads behind the Altoona net. Peters comes to this side. To the point on this side. Furley. Right, bouncing puck over Jensen's stick. Nice try. Anderson keeps it in, sends it down in behind the net where Peters will get to it. Tries to get it in front, little too far for Dusick. Point man Furley will take it, sends it to the other side to Anderson. Anderson's knocked off the puck. Puck lays loose. Kept in, nice play by Anderson. Now back to mid-ice. And an offsides against River Falls. 27 seconds left. Second period, excuse me. Face off outside the Altoona blue line. Link is out with Hesselman and Bierstedt will take the face-off. Anderson and Furley playing defense. Puck is dropped, lays at mid-ice. After it'll be Bierstedt, he'll pick it up in the rear fall zone. Bierstedt with the puck. At mid-ice, the puck is loose. Now Altoona shoots it into the rear fall zone. Into the corner. Anderson trying to get to it in the near corner. Heads toward the front of the net, but intercepted and pushed away by Furley. Now he has to come out. Now Bierstedt breaks down ice. Bierstedt starts down ice with Link. Just a little too far for Link, and a nice pass in the corner. Link tries to get to it. Brings an end to the second period. River Falls 7-0.
For the second period for River Falls 10 for a game total of 28. For Altoona 3 for a game total of 8.
So he's up there with Hesselman and Link. In the River Falls zone, Hogan will take it in deep behind the River Falls net. He's playing defense with Anderson. To Link on this side. Link with the puck. Ooh, just a little too far. Link will have it behind the River Falls into the near far corner. Link still in control. Starts up ice. Mid-ice. Tries to get over to a little too far for Bierstedt, and then Bierstedt's able to pick it up. Bierstedt takes it and knocked off. Into the near corner. Tries to get it back to the point. Hogan cranks, fires. Stopped in front. Puck will be knocked by Altoona into that mid-ice. Hogan with control there. Into the River Falls zone, just inside the blue line. Sends it to this side, a little too far. Be nice and call against River Falls. Shots on goal after 2 periods. River Falls 28, Altoona 8. Face-off will come down to Hansen's left. Out is Peters to take the face-off. With Jensen and Dusick, we'll have Christensen and Furley at defense. Waiting. Puck drop. Back to the point for Altoona. Sends it toward the net, but it'll go behind. Altoona to it first. Tries to come around the corner, and a goal for Altoona. Altoona sticks one, gets one by Hansen. At 13:41 left in the third period. Score now 7-1. At mid-ice, Peters takes the face-off still with Dusick and Jensen, Christensen and Furley at the defense. Furley at mid-ice, this side to Dusick. Dusick heads in, sends it to Peters, too far, and Altoona tips it back to mid-ice. It goes into the River Falls zone. Christensen giving chase, picks it up, goes behind comes to the near corner. Christensen tries to get to Jensen. It's taken off Christensen's stick by Altoona, and then the puck loose. Jensen can't control. Altoona keeps it in. Dusick on the far side. Sends it to mid-ice, where Altoona just sent it right back in, and then they're picked up by Furley, and he'll bring it to mid-ice. Furley knocked off. Puck rolls into the Altoona zone, where Altoona will pick it up. Jensen's able to keep it in. Jensen tries to set it right on net. Goalie will glove the puck there and hold it. We are on running time. Wisconsin High School rules. Going into the third period, more than a six-goal lead. You play running time. All right, the face-off will be the Altoona goalie's right side. Out is Merritt, Menke, Schrank, Anderson, and Hogan at defense. Jason Anderson. Menke taking the face-off. To the right side of the Altoona goalie. Dropped right toward net. Goalie's got to glove it and hang on. Time still running with 12:32 left in the third period. Menke again face-off. Puck drop. Schrank with the puck. Fires. Goalie stops it in front. Then picked up by Schrank again and stopped in front. Goalie has to glove it. Brings another face-off. It'll go to the left side this time to the Altoona goalie. Same line still out. Menke will step in for another face-off. Puck loose. Schrank can't get a stick on it. Schrank now does in the near corner, far corner. Schrank's knocked it off. Its puck is still laying there. Now Merritt's trying to get it out of the way. Headed for the net. Merritt's still going after it. Merritt's still trying to get it. Now Altoona gets control. Start at the boards on the near side in their own zone. They backhand it toward mid-ice. At mid-ice, the puck lays. Jason Anderson to pick it up. Jason Anderson with the puck, playing with it and just knock it down in the Altoona zone. The Altoona will pick it up there along the near boards. Tried to get it back. Kept in a nice play by Menke. Anderson's trying to keep it in, but Altoona bring it to mid-ice. Altoona with it into the River Falls zone. Link with the puck now. throw off of a skate, tried to send it across, went off a skate. Menke with the puck. Menke next to Blank with the puck. Tries to get over to By. Really too far. Goes in the rear fall zone. Christensen left to pick it up there. Playing Jason Anderson. Now Christensen still with the puck. Christensen this side to Bierstedt. Bierstedt. And then kept in and then off stick, and then Christensen takes it in. Puck loose. Kept in by in a nice place. Then Altoona kicks it back out. Link with it. Just sends it into the Altoona zone, down into the corner. Altoona gets control there. They'll get it back to mid-ice again. To this side to Bierstedt. Bierstedt will take it into the Altoona zone. Bierstedt fires. Right between the goalie's legs, and Bierstedt sticks one. Score now 8-1. Running clock does stop on a goal. There's 10:45 left in the third period. Bierstedt with the goal, unassisted. Hesselman's going to take the face-off with Jared Anderson and Jody Jacks playing the wing over there. We've got Jason Anderson and Hogan playing defense. Puck drop into the rear fall zone. Hogan with it inside the blue line. Still playing with the puck. Hogan sends it this side to Jared Anderson. Too far. Puck loose at mid-ice. Altoona backhands it into rear fall zone. Picked up by Hogan along the boards on this side. Then the puck rolls down in behind the right in front. Oh, Altoona backhands it wide of the net. Hansen tips it into the far corner, then behind the net. Jack with it. Jack tries to tip it to Jason Anderson this side. Jason Anderson to Hesselman. Hesselman gets it knocked off. Still in the rear fall zone. Then Hogan will pick it up and bring it to mid-ice. Hogan in control of the puck. Takes it into the Altoona zone along the boards on this side. Hogan tries to get around the player. Can't. Heads down the corner. Tries to send it back to the cross ice to Jason Anderson. Tries to set it in front. Jason shoots. Altoona tips it into the near corner. Puck loose. They're coming back, and nobody's playing point. Out of the box. Christensen will pick it up at mid-ice. Christensen takes it in the Altoona zone. Christensen with the puck. Tries to do backhand. Christensen just wide of the net. Player personnel change is coming up, so nobody was there. Kept in, though, now. Kept in nicely by Peters. Peters goes in, shoots, stopped in front. Rebound over the top of the net by Jensen. Jensen with it, sets it in front. Dusick, and puts it in. That will be the first hat trick for River Falls in 2 years. Third goal by Dusick. That'll be the first hat trick.
Scoring for River Falls, number 10, and Dusick, assisted by number 5, Jensen, and number 11, Mark Peters.
Peters and Jensen get the assist. Dusick gets the goal for his third one of the game. Hat trick for Dusick. At mid-ice, puck rolling around. Peters with the puck. Altoona trying to knock him off. Peters still controls, takes it in. Jensen trying to get to it, sends it toward the net. Goalie will glove it and bring stoppage of play. Personnel. All right, we'll have a face-off the Altoona goalie's left side. Menke's going to take it with Merritt and Schrank out. At the points, we'll have Jason Anderson and Hogan. Puck lays. Altoona tries to get it. Gets it by Anders. Jason Anderson at mid-ice. Will be picked up by Hogan. Will take it just inside the fall. Will send it to this side to Merritt. Merritt tried to tip it to Menke and does. Menke sends it into the zone. Altoona get to it in their own zone first. Trying to be kept in. Does. Merritt shoots it wide of the net. Goes over to the far corner. Schrank trying to get to it. Puck loose there. Schrank fighting for the puck along with some Altoona players. And then Merritt steps in. He'll bring a stoppage of play. Bring a whistle. 8:32 left in the third period. River Falls leading 9-1. Face off the goalie's left side of Altoona. Menke to take it. Still out with Merritt, Schrank, Jason Anderson, and Hogan at the points. Steps in, waiting for the puck to be dropped. It is. Goes into the corner, loose there. Altoona gets through first, intercepted by Schrank. Schrank brings a whistle. We'll have a checking from behind, I believe, against Menke. Altoona will go on a power play with 8:03 left in the third period. Does bring us the clock to a stop. All right, to play man short. Out comes Lincoln Bierstedt. Face-off will be outside the blue line of River Falls, or the Altoona zone. Bierstedt will take this face-off. Christensen and Furley will play the D. Waiting for the puck to be dropped. It is. It goes in the rear fall zone. Christensen to it first, bangs her off the board, sends it toward the Altoona zone. Altoona picks it up there, back to mid-ice. Altoona can't control. Furley will fire it down into the Altoona zone. Behind the net, Altoona goalie stops it there. Altoona's heading for the puck. They'll get some boards on the far side. Link trying to intercept, can't. Altoona does. Brings it to mid-ice, in control. Sends it into the rear fall zone. Hessel there. Now it'll be iced by Bierstead. Goalie has to come way out, stop it here. Link giving chase. Altoona goalie sends it into the boards on the far side. Link after Altoona player there. Link trying to get to the puck. Altoona gets it in the corner. Sends it up the boards. Altoona in control at mid-ice. They start back up ice again. Into the rear fall zone they go. Try to get it in front. Stopped by Furley. Puck loose in the near corner. Furley after it. So's Bierstead. Altoona control. Sends the point man on this side. He sends it toward the net and tipped away by Hansen into the far corner. Altoona after the puck there. To the point man on the far side. Bierstead intercepts. Bierstead takes off down ice and they intercept. Bierstead will go in on a breakaway. Bierstead fires, backhand, sticks it! And it'll go to 10-1, another shorthanded goal. Bierstead. Is that his third? Bierstead gets an unassisted goal. On a shorthanded goal, there's still 54 seconds left in the power play for Altoona. Hesselman will take the face-off. Out there with Jared Anderson. Jason Anderson playing defense with Hogan. At mid-ice, puck drop. Lays there. Jason Anderson tries to get it. Altoona does, however. Breaks in on 2-on-1 into the rear fall zone. They shoot, but it's tipped away. Yeah, into the corner. Near corner. Jared Anderson backhands it all the way down to the Altoona zone. Into the near corner. Altoona giving chase there. So is Jared Anderson. Can't get control. Altoona does. But it'll be kept in by Hogan. Hogan will send it back to mid-ice to Jason Anderson. Jason Anderson will just bang that thing back down the Altoona zone. Stopped behind the net by the Altoona goalie. Altoona will pick it up there. Try and start up ice. Jason Anderson has them. Now Jared Anderson intercepts it. Tries to backhand, get the trigger pull. Gets it on the forehand and stopped by the goalie. Blaze in front, and then Altoona will knock it to the far corner. Jared Anderson trying to get to it again, but Altoona will pick it up. They'll head behind their net with it, trying to send up the boards on this side and trying to be kept in. Jason Anderson keeps it in. Now he'll shoot from the point. Fired. Tip over the top of the net by the goalie. Behind the net, Jared Anderson leaves it. Hesselman will pick it up at the corner on this side. Trying to get it to the point. Does to Jason Anderson. Jason to Hogan. Hogan sends it toward the net, but it's wide. Far corner, Dusick after it. Dusick can't get control. Now he will. Dusick will backhand in front, but there's nobody there, and it'll come to mid-ice. Where Jason Anderson will pick it up. Both teams full strength. Jason Anderson at mid-ice in control of the puck. He's tipped off. Altoona just sends it into the River Falls zone. They could have broke down on 2-0. Hansel stopped behind the net. To this side to Todd Jensen. Jensen a little too far for Peters, but Dusick picks up mid-ice. Backhands to Peters, but it'll be an offsides. 5:16 left. Face off outside Altoona blue line. Peters out there with Dusick and Jensen. Furley, Christensen playing defense. Puck drop, laser, now goes into the Altoona zone, but Altoona will get to it first just inside the blue line, send it to mid-ice. Picked up by Christensen to Peters. Peters tries to get him back in. Now Peters will pick it up and take it into the Altoona zone. Peters fires just wide of the net. Loose in the corner, Jensen give a chase. Back to the point to Christensen. Christensen sends it toward the net. Goalie will glove it. Tried to get tipped by Dusick. Goalie covers it up before he can get there. Bring the face off the Altoona goalie's right side. Out comes, I can't tell who this is. Out comes Schrank, Christensen, Menke, Furley still out. I believe that's Merritt on their side. Menke to take the face off. Dropped the shot into the corner in the Altoona zone. Puck loose there. Merritt trying to get it. Menke's going to try and get to it. Send it toward the front of the net and try to be tipped by Merritt, but it's tipped away. Loose into the near corner again. Now it'll go to the far corner. Altoona's going to get to it first. Merritt's going to give chase. Cannot intercept it. Altoona has it. Sends it to mid-ice where it'll be intercepted by Christensen. He'll hold it till everybody's on side. Then Christensen sends it down the board. Puck went out of play. 3:42 left in the third period. Line change coming up. Out comes by Bierstead in length. We'll have Jason Anderson and Hogan at defense. Face out just outside the Altoona blue line. By to take the face off. Steps in. Puck lays. Back to this side. Jason Anderson shoots it into the Altoona zone, into the far near corner. Puck there. Bierstead trying to get to it. Altoona's to it first. Bierstead with the puck, however, sends it back to Link. Link sends it to the point to Hogan. Hogan cranks, but it tipped wide. Goes into the corner. Link going to go after it there. He sends it over to Bierstead. Bierstead with it. Going to head behind the net to the far corner. Sends it to the point to Jason Anderson. Jason Anderson this side to Hogan. Hogan cranks. Puck lays there. His goalie will cover up the puck. Link couldn't get his stick down and hit the rebound. 2:56 left. Third period. Face off to the Altoona goalie's right side. Clock is running with 2:41 left. By to step in for the faceoff. Drop, lays there. Oh, back to the point to Hogan. To Anderson. Anderson fires. Tipped by the goalie. Goes behind the net. Bierstead with it in the far corner. Bierstead skating around with it. Now head behind the net. Bierstead hands it off to Link behind the net. Link's going to get tied up there. Puck is loose. By will try and get to it. Does. By sends it in front. Nobody can get a handle on it but Altoona. They'll get it to mid-ice. Where it'll be picked up by Hogan. Hogan will take it into the rear fall zone inside the blue line. Now he'll bring it back to mid-ice. Hogan skating with the puck. Takes it on in along the boards on this side. Hogan backhands her to Bierstead. Bierstead from the point fires. Goalie stops the shot. Rebound. Put in by Hogan. Makes it 11-1. River Falls with 2:01. Clock stop. Third period.
Scoring for River Falls, number 9, Christian Hogan, assisted by number 6, Brent Bierstead.
Bierstead to the assist on the goal, on Hogan's goal. Hesselman out there with Jared Anderson and Jack playing the wing. We got Christensen taking it into the Altoona zone, playing defense with Furley, but Christensen's still with the puck. Now he's knocked off. Puck loose in the near corner. Christensen fighting for it, trying to get to the puck. Also goes in Hesselman, back to the point on this side to Jared Anderson. He cranks, he fires, but it's bounced off. Lays in front. Christensen back to Jared Anderson. Jared Anderson just sends it down the boards. Back to the other side. Furley will crank from the right side. Tipped over the back of the net by the Altoona goalie. Altoona picks it up there. Altoona's going to try and start up. They do. Altoona at mid-ice with the puck. Step on across. They'll shoot it in the rear fall zone. Go behind the net. Furley picks it up. Starts up ice on this side. Furley still with the puck. Furley now breaking down. Furley into the Altoona zone. Gets knocked off. Then he gets control. Sends it across to Jack, and Jack can't pull the trigger. In front, we'll have a whistle, and goalie stops it. 1:07, 1:06 left in the third period. Out comes Peters and Dusick. Hogan's out. Jensen's out. Play. So Peters to take it outside the Altoona blue line with Dusick and Jensen. Jason Anderson and Hogan playing defense. Puck drop. Puck lays on into the Altoona zone, but Altoona kicks it back out. Jason Anderson pick it up. He'll take it into the Altoona zone along the far side. They knock the referee down. Play goes on. Altoona control with it now. Dusick with it. Heading to this corner. Dusick trying to get it back to Hogan. Does. Hogan cranks. Fires. Rebound. Jensen overskated the rebound, and Altoona will pick it up. Altoona put it to mid-ice where Jason Anderson will pick it up. Send it to Hogan. Hogan will have it in the rear fall zone. Send it to mid-ice. This side to Jensen. Jensen just tips it in to Altoona. Altoona tips it back to mid-ice. Puck lays. Got an elbow coming up on Hogan, and Altoona knocks it in. No, they won't call it an elbow. They'll call it a charging penalty. Altoona player is down. He's getting up slowly. Clock stops with 3 seconds left in the game.
Number 9, Christian Hogan for charging. Hogan for charging.
Score is 11-1. Jensen taking a face-off with Peters, with Jason Anderson and Dusick. Puck goes into the rear fall zone, brings the whistle, end of the game. Final score 11-1. River Falls favorite.
In the third period for River Falls, 17 for a total of 45 for
11. Shots on goal. At the end of the game, River Falls a total of 45. Altoona a total of 11. River Falls had 17 shots on goal in the third period.